What's up, YouTube? This is Mr. MPQ, your source in the Southwest for all things Marvel Puzzle Quest, coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona on this Friday, September 8th, 2017. TGIF, what a week it has been, and I'm glad to be spending Friday evening here with you and on Marvel Puzzle Quest. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thanks for joining us here tonight. If you're a regular, welcome back. As always, if you like what you see, every like, share, and subscribe is always appreciated and helps me reach other questers just like yourself. When we hit the next milestone of 300 subscribers, I will give away another $25 gift card. If we hit that deadline hit that goal by the deadline of December 31st, 2017, that will be doubled, and it'll be a $50 gift card giveaway to a lucky random subscriber. So tell your friends, your alliance mates, your family, check out this channel, subscribe if you like it, and you could possibly get that gift card by the end of the year. Who knows? So today's video is not on anything in particular as far as event-wise. Crash of the Titans isn't resetting for another couple days. And but this one I wanted to do just a Big Enchilada with a team that I like. I haven't done a Big Enchilada for, or a video for Big Enchilada for quite some time, so I figured why not get back to that and I can chit-chat with you guys and gals about some upcoming stuff in Marvel Puzzle Quest that I think is very exciting. At the end of this video, we're going to get to take a look at Lockjaw, the new 4-star character who's making his debut into the game. So, Big Enchilada is a one-wave event, 6 characters as enemies, levels 80 through 87. I picked this team, Deadpool, Iron Man Model 40, both 3 stars, and then 4-star Moon Knight. Deadpool is the 553 build. He has an active red and purple passive black. Iron Man, I went with a 355 build because we're not going to use his red ability, and even at level 3, at this current level, it still hits like a truck for 4625. 7842 is a little bit excessive, but since Ballistic Salvo is the only blue ability on this team, having this at level 5 is going to maximize team damage and board destruction as well, with 6 tiles destroyed instead of at level 3 is only 3 tiles destroyed and less damage. Obviously, we're going to use his level 5 recharge ability to generate red, blue, green, and purple, which are all relevant colors for these guys' abilities. Moon Knight at a 535 build, looking of course to use his active black passive purple, which complements Deadpool's, and then active green abilities. So we got a little bit of everything going on here, and let's take a look at how it works in action. Some random team-ups. They get Kingpin Wilson Fisk over there, look like his yellow ability, and we got the purple ability for Marc Spector. Deals extra damage when you match purple tiles, so no special tiles on the board, just extra damage. We're going to go ahead with Mystique up front, and I didn't get to make a video for this particular other team up that I was using. I was just trying out some different stuff with Captain Marvel since she's my new 4-star champion. If you missed that, obviously I have a video you can go check out and see what that looks like as far as me championing her. But I've been working with other characters and team-ups with countdown tiles and trying to figure out who has really some of the best matchups with her to maximize her potential. And I was curious about the countdown tiles that don't really go away, but they just kind of keep doing their thing. And there is a new name in this game for those type of tiles called repeater tiles, and that's going to be like Human Torch's green flame jet ability. It's going to be Blade, 3-star Blade's Night Stalker ability, tiles like that. I found that the countdown tiles that disappear work really well with Captain Marvel, and the repeater tiles actually do not do anything because they don't actually hit 0. They just keep sitting there and going off, which was kind of my hope that it would, work itself into a consistent boosting situation. And I feel like that might not be the case, obviously. So anybody who's curious about that, I went ahead and tried it for you, so you don't have to. And looks like that team took the match for yellow instead of the match for purple, which is good for us because then we get a critical. And we can get rid of Mystique there, so no worry about her shape-shifting or using her Master Stroke ability. And let's see, 6852, I think that's enough to take out She-Hulk, so let's go ahead and do that right off the bat. Cyclops, he's pretty tough opponent, but let's get rid of some of these symbiote guys so they stop generating AP. So we'll take away that yellow countdown tile. Oh, we'll get a free critical. Very nice. Let's go ahead with this. And then we're going to go ahead with this recharge ability. Get to that. Get rid of that. And we're okay with that move so far. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. And yeah, so some other exciting stuff in the game. What else we got going on? Lockjaw, new Inhumans character with the Inhumans, pilot episode, I guess you could say, in IMAX theaters right now. So there's opportunity to go check out the start of that series, and then the rest of it will come out I think in about a month or so, which is pretty awesome if you're into the Marvel television universe. Okay, and then we almost have enough purples for Deadpool's Whale's ability, which is another AoE attack. So now we have enough to do that. We're down to our last 3 enemies, and just for funsies, we're going to go ahead with Moon Silver Blades because we can, dealing 13,000 plus to a random enemy, which took out Cyclops, which is very nice. Let's go ahead with Fist of Khonshu, heal Moon Knight with a true heal, and then Whales, because, wow, I am maxed out on tokens. I didn't even realize that. Awesome. So we're just going to go ahead with a standard attack. Drop that whale. Even though it's a team attack, it still does enough damage to knock him out by himself, and it's fun to use. So we got Cyclops as a team up, and we get Daredevil as a reward. So very good team there. Good, balance or harmony between abilities. Nothing is too overshadowing of the rest. There's multiple options for AoE attacks between Iron Man's blue and Deadpool's purple. High damage between Moon Knight and his random ability, and then his self-healing. Deadpool with his black will absorb some damage and self-heal if a friendly is taking too much damage. So lots of opportunities for well-balanced play. And if you have those 3 characters, check them out and see what you think as a combo. So I promised we'd do Lockjaw review, and I still haven't got Mockingbird. I just got Yondu in my last video, but this is the one that I'm looking at, hopefully getting my hands on. He's a yellow, blue, and green, very similar to Beast, who happens to also be like another animal type, a support character. Quake is another 4-star support character with similar colors, and also Inhuman, so that's interesting that the two are going to be colored the same in this game. Loyal Protector is a passive ability, yellow for Lockjaw, meaning there's no AP cost to use it. It's a defensive type ability. Whenever an enemy match includes a friendly special tile, Lockjaw jumps to the front, resisting 25% of that damage and deals 196 damage to the enemy. So that's kind of like Medusa. When friendly tiles get matched, then she generates AP, and then, let's see, is it AP or heal? I think when friendlies are generated, generates health. That's the one. Enemy tiles generate AP. So, but this one increases at level 5 to resisting 100% of damage for the match with that special tile made, and deals up to 826 damage to the enemy. Of course, that's going to scale with level, the amount of damage that is dealt back. So that is very typical of a dog, man's best friend, jumping in as a protector. So whenever an enemy tries to get rid of a special tile, Lockjaw is going to jump in, not only resist the damage, which could be, depending on how many special tiles the enemy has on the board, pretty significant, resist that damage, and deal damage back. So that is a really unique and powerful ability in the right circumstances. Royal Escort is probably the coolest ability, and this is one that I have been the most excited for after I looked at it and read about it. Has a lot of potential. Very similar to Hawkeye's quiver full of arrows, or what's his blue ability called? I think it's something arrows. Anyways, each time you use it, the ability changes with Hawkeye. And what's unique about Lockjaw for 9 blue AP cost is that he's going to teleport an inhuman friend to the battlefield for help, summoning someone different depending on which color is most present on the board. So this one is kind of unique in how each level scales and what each one adds, which friendly support Lockjaw is going to teleport in, and what implications that has for the game. So resonance frequency obviously is Quake. It is her blue ability, and this one emits a high intensity precision vibration aimed at the enemy's weak point, destroys up to 5 random tiles in the enemy's strongest color, and deals 769 damage, but does not generate AP. At higher levels is going to destroy up to 7 random tiles and deal 1390 in damage. Still not generating AP, but that same usage. And then bring out the best. Lockjaw is going to bring in Kamala Khan. That is Kamala Khan's yellow ability, which gives a burst of team health at level 1. Let's see, 1278, and it looks like that doesn't necessarily scale according to this. Quasi-Sonic Whisper is Black Bolt. This is going to destroy the middle 2 rows and deal 463 damage at level 1, up to 926 at level 5. Then we have Hair Metal, which is Medusa, my highest 4-star champion at the moment, and one of my favorite support class characters. She's the queen of the Inhumans. Hair Metal is her purple ability. It's her only active ability, so of course it makes sense that this would be the one that they pick. This one is going to swap 16 pairs of random tiles, stealing any swapped enemy strike, protect, or attack tiles, and improve them by a strength 86. That is going to scale up at level 3, and again, oh no, I guess not, so up at level 3. There it is. Okay, and then Some Say the World. If red is most present on the board, Lockjaw summons Crystal, who uses her mastery of the elements to cause mayhem and destruction, deals 417 damage at level 1, and creates a red attack tile, blue protect tile, and black strike tile of strength 50, which is very similar to Professor X's Master Plan ability, where when a friendly uses an ability and he's invisible, it has this similar effect of creating these tiles. This is just going to be straight up, so this is an active use of that Master Plan ability instead of being invisible and then a teammate using it, an ability to create those tiles. Very unique, but what this also means is that Crystal is going to be hopefully a character in the game very soon. And why would they have a character with a specific ability and mark this all out and make it an option for Lockjaw to teleport her in? That means they have to have in-game animations, they have to have art, they have to have at least one ability, so hopefully they have others on board as well, 2 other abilities for her. So that is going to be another unique inhuman character brought into the game. Cull the Weak is his last option, so if black is most present on the board, Lockjaw summons Karnak, who senses weakness in the enemy team and finds an easy target, deals 445 damage to the enemy with the lowest health, and stuns each other enemy for 1 turn. This is kind of a play on Yondu's Centurion Archer ability, which is his blue ability, which targets the weakest enemy. It's one of those newer abilities in the game and has been unique. This also adds a stun component. It's not damage each turn, but it's a one-time deal where he's going to deal that damage to the weakest enemy, and then that at level 5 scales up to 1622 damage to the enemy with the lowest health and stuns each other enemy for 1 turn for the same 9 blue AP cost. So this ability has the most random options of effect, other than I would say Gwenpool's Sploit's ability, which is her purple ability, in which you can enter some cheat codes on the board and either destroy a specific row or column, a specific type of enemy tile, a specific pattern on the board, the corners, or what have you. And you really have to kind of know what you're doing when you get to that board, because it doesn't tell you, which is kind of half the point of it being like a cheat board code, is you kind of have to know that in advance. This one gives you options based on specifically which colors are on the board. We'll get to this next one and then we'll go over a little bit more. The Dog That Bit You is his green ability for only 8 green AP cost, which is pretty low cost for a 4-star ability as awesome as this. Lockjaw follows a trail of psionic energy to track down his enemies and attack, converts 5 random basic tiles to charged tiles. Passively at the start of the turn, if there's a charged tile in the enemy's strongest color, deals 111 damage to whichever enemy is going to be up front. So any other characters that create charged tiles, in the 4-star category, there's also Goddess of Thunder Thor, one of my other 4-star champions, who creates a lot of charged tiles in red, blue, and yellow. And depending on which, if you use her yellow ability, then it's going to convert enemy special tiles into charged tiles. So that could be of any other color as well, depending on what type of special tile is on the board. If it's a purple protect tile, you're going to get purple charge tiles. Black strike tiles would be black charge tiles, so on and so forth. So that would be one that pairs really well with this specific ability. And then at higher levels, obviously the damage is going to scale up to converting also 8 random basic tiles and 509 damage at level 5. So that's going to increase the odds of it being in the enemy's strongest color. And then you can also hope for creating charged tiles. Ragnarok does create some charged tiles. Coulson creates charged tiles with swapping with his blue ability, I believe. And so there's with Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., some tie-ins there between the Inhumans and Agent Coulson. So there's some really unique opportunities to create make this ability unique and useful. Other characters to be mindful of are characters that, for this ability, are going to manipulate board colors. Mordo is one that makes black charge tiles. He's really going to be good for that if you're trying to create those charge tiles for this one. But enemies who manipulate board color can help you determine which color you want to use for this specific one. If you know you really like Crystal and her ability to do this one, for example, generating all those special tiles, and you want to get somebody who can generate red tiles, someone like 3-star Cyclops is going to be really good to generate those red tiles on the board. Let's see who else generates red. Let's see, there's a couple that do red AP generation, but not necessarily on the board. He's the best one that comes to mind. Hulkbuster, 4-star Hulkbuster is going to create red. So you want to pair those ones up with the characters who are going to make the most sense for that color if you like that specific ability. He does have a pretty good chunk of health at 44-46 starting out, and then obviously he's going to scale up from there as well. He is affiliated with Heroes and Inhumans. A little bit of information on Lockjaw if you're unfamiliar with the Inhumans and their protector. There you are. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, a little bit of battle and a little bit of chit chat, and hopefully you guys got some useful information out of this. So stay tuned for more. You can subscribe to this channel for more updates. Hit that little notification bell right next to that subscribe button after you click it. And you can also follow me on Twitter at Mr. MPQ for more Marvel Puzzle Quest news and updates as they break. I retweet everything that they put out, and you can definitely get more information on some other fun in-game stuff. And I always share on Twitter when videos like this get posted. Link down in the description below as well. And don't forget to use hashtag Mr. MPQ in your social media to bring others to this channel. You might get a chance at a $50 gift card, at least a $25 gift card when we hit 300 subscribers. We'll try to hit that by the end of the year. And you guys have been great with the growth of the channel and the community and the communication between each other. Keep coming with the questions. I do try to respond to at least within 24 hours to each comment or question that's put on the channel, depending on time zones and work schedule and stuff like that. But I do try to make videos that are special requests if you have those. And so just let me know if there's something I've done that you've liked, or if there's something I haven't done that you'd like to see. Either way. Until next time, as always, this has been Mr. MPQ, your source in the Southwest for all things Marvel Puzzle Quest. Keep on questing, and I'll see you in the next video.